If you saw my current collection, you would also be in disbelief that I actually think I have everything here. So I'm really proud of that. To go through what I have for eye makeup products. I was initially going to do all my eyeshadows separately, but then I kind of laid everything out in a way that felt less overwhelming and like, whoop, my voice cracked there, less overwhelming, and in a way that I felt like I could actually show you my collection without taking another 5 million hours of your time. So to start, we have everything but eyeshadow products here. And for eyeshadows, I meant palettes, I meant singles, pigments, and liquids or creams. So to go through what I have in front of you, I have a box of mascaras, which I could go through them individually, but I feel like that would just be a waste of everybody's time. There's 37 of them in there. So most of them, like I have can't remember how many ColourPop has. I want to say it's just shy of 10, but I have almost all the colors from ColourPop, excluding black and brown, and then I think the only one I'm missing might actually be the maroon one. I really wish ColourPop would come out with an orange and a green. I feel that's what's really missing from their colored mascara collection, but next year's a new year and maybe they'll run out of products to make and have to make a green and an orange one, so fingers crossed. But that's 37 mascaras in there. This one is my favorite, the Bad Gal Bang. I also have it in blue, and I even have a little mini of it, but there's a lot in here that I actually want to try. So I'm not going to dig those out because it's almost like everything that I haven't tried before I kind of want to try. But Hourglass's Caution Mascara is on the list of things I want to try. Tarte came out with a new one that I'd also like to try, but I really need to get through these before I even think about trying new mascaras. Moving on, we have 51 eyeliners. This one's sitting out because I want it to be in a project next year and I don't want to forget which one it was. But we also have 19 other kind of ColourPop ones. I bought the huge book of like 20 different shades just because, I don't know, I like colored eyeliner, so I thought it would give me a nice variety. I own almost all of the heavy metal glitter eyeliners, which is really sad because they actually irritate my eyes, which also really sucks. Yeah, and then we got some peel-off glitter ones from Too Faced as well. There's some random other things in here. There's a Makeup Forever, got Urban Decay, but for the most part, a C'est La Vie Smashbox, but for the most part, my eyeliners are ColourPop or Urban Decay. This tiny box here are my brow products. There are 4 products in general. There is Dip Brow in blonde, Make Me Brow by Essence, also in Blondie Brows. Gimme Brow Plus, which is the different one in shade 1. And then a Wet n Wild. This was supposed to be part of a giveaway. This is in the shade Deep Brown, because you can kind of clearly tell if everything else is blonde, I clearly have no need for a deep brown eyebrow product. So yeah, we got 4 products there. Kind of like with the face products I did the other day, everything that's supposed to be for a giveaway is counted in my collection until it is out of my collection. So if you're like, why is that in there? It was for a giveaway. Next we have eyeshadow bases. Both are from Laura Mercier. I do believe these were actually in my giveaway pile as well, just because I'm never going to use them. This one's still sealed. This one's never been opened. This is the Eye Basics. That's literally just what it's called. Eye Basics in Wheat. And we have an all natural eye color crayon in all natural. I've got one under eye product. This is from Becca. This is their anti-fatigue under eye primer. I got that when I was at Sephora, and quite honestly, I've never used under eye products before. So I don't know, maybe it's time to give it a shot because you never know. And then the last thing I have here on this table are false eyelashes. This box is empty because they're currently being cleaned. Oh, there's one in there. So one is currently being cleaned. That's great. And then I also have one from my Ardell Wispies that's being cleaned. And then we got 2 more from Socialize in Flutter. One's under my thumb. One's in Flutter, and the other one is in Fleek. So that is everything but eyeshadows. Oh, and there's 8 of those. And this overwhelming pile is my eyeshadow collection. So I didn't think about where I was going to put them after I showed you. But we got some Sugar Pill, Too Faced. This was from Charisse, so thank you, Charisse, for that. We got the Jawbreaker, a Glamure 35 color matte and shimmer eyeshadow palette. That was again from Charisse, so thank you. We've got a Too Faced Life's a Festival, Urban Decay Heavy Metals eyeshadow palette. ABH Sultry. I actually oddly really like this one, even though you can't tell from the minimal use, but I find for natural, simple glam, this is perfect. It's very beautiful. Huda Beauty, the original rose gold, absolutely love it. Have not really liked a lot of products since this one. My one singular Pat McGrath that I bought specifically for these two shades here, yep, that's as ridiculous as it sounds. I have a backup of the Chi Chi Rose Gold that Charisse gave me, and then I also have a double of the Kaleido Cyber Bronze, which was going to go in a giveaway. Both Natasha Denona holiday palettes from, not this year, but I do believe it was the previous year. These are Aries and Joya. This shade here, absolutely phenomenal. Love it. Don't really remember the rest. We've got Urban Decay Moon Dust. This was super pretty, but quite disappointing to use. My favorite Violet Voss palette was actually my first palette from Violet Voss. So creamy, easy to blend, love these. My palette from Strobe, which had really shitty customer service, so hopefully now that they're Shroud, that means that they left their shitty customer service in the past with what I think was a better cosmetics name, but who knows, maybe they had a reason for changing. Another Glamour. I love that they come with glitters. I know a lot of people hate that, and also this is a really pretty shade as well. My Pan That palette for this year, or 2020. Shan XO 18-in-1 eyeshadow. Not the lip palette, because I hate lip palettes. The Mini Jawbreaker, super pretty. Trading Mecca's the Camden Town. These, for the most part, these are actually really nice to work with. I'm just having a problem with the color story, but this was also from Charisse, and I think this is like perfectly me packaging. Like, it's purely glittery, but it doesn't come off on your hand. We've got Vida and Muerte from Melt. My first ever purchase from Melt. Ooh, Violet Voss's Coral palette. I freaking love coral, so love this. This was another present from Charisse, so thank you. She got this for me for my birthday. So pretty, so rainbowy, perfect. Also from Charisse, thank you, Jeffree Star Blue Blood. Oh, this is so beautiful to look at, especially like this one here, this one, this one. Oh, so beautiful. I tend to play with that a lot in the new year. We've got the 5 palettes from Kaleidos. These are new to my collection, so I do plan to use these in an upcoming video. The Huda ones that escaped the whole depotting disaster, as well as a decluttered disaster, which, I don't know, Gemstone Deception, Electra's is nice, Smoky is nice, Warm Brown really isn't me, but it's exactly what it says, and my favorite, Coral Obsessions. Oh, so pretty. We have a single NYX Primal Colors in red, Bailout by Urban Decay. These were the On the Runs, the one that was apparently the purple tone palette, even though that's the only true purple, and then this is a shimmer with a purple, so neutral with a pop of purple. The Limeade Sparkling Cherry by Violet Voss. Absolutely love this, but I will say it's a lot smaller than what I thought it was. It's actually, for anyone who has it, almost the same size as Urban Decay's On the Run. The On the Run is actually a little bit bigger. Best Life by Violet Voss. Oh my god, those glitters. Oh, frickin' love them. Such a beautiful looking palette. I kind of wanted to get the new one just to have in the collection, but it's very uninspiring. It's very neutral, so if you're like, oh, that kind of looks fun, but I want it more neutral, look at the new one. I thought, oh my god. I was reading on Beauty News Official on Instagram, somebody was like, so if it's called Best Life 2, does that mean it's the second best? And I laughed so hard. I love that person's humor. Them and I, we'd be good friends. This one I was thinking of putting it in a giveaway. It was free with my Violet Voss purchase. However, I do know they came in BoxyCharm or something a little while ago, so not really sure if people are still wanting it, but it's an option. And then, oh my god, this is so pretty. You've got your mattes, you've got your shimmers, and you got your highlighter shades of your kind of rainbow selection colors. So beautiful. And then last but not least, oh wow, that was bad. I have some single eyeshadows. Ooh, yikes, that's bad. Most of these are Loxy Beauty, part of their Aurora collection. I do have a couple from Makeup Geek as well, though. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, they might be in there. That was from an Ipsy bag. Those are glitters, so let's not count them in this collection. But yeah, the low-key beauty ones are really pretty, but they're very, very fragile. Very fragile. Yes, we also have more mattes from Makeup Geek. These are also low-key beauty as well. That was also a low-key beauty shade, if you had guessed. And I do believe this one was a MAC one right here. Then, really beautiful quality. This is from Lethal Cosmetics. This was a 12-pan palette that I put together myself, of course, with 2 coral shades. And then, no offense to everybody else in this whole scheme of videos, but probably my favorite purchase of 2019. This is part of the 66.5 Degrees North collection by Cleonad, as well as the Dreamweaver collection. So these two were dupes within the collection, and then this is the 2 collection kind of laid out in what I thought was a good scheme at first, but I think I'm going to rearrange it a little bit. And then last but not least, I have the Pigments, Liquids, and Cream portion of my eyeshadows. I own almost every single one of the Stila Glitter and Glows, which I'm not sure is something I'm happy about, or something that kind of saddens me because I don't use them as much as I should for someone who owns so many. I am missing the yellow and the orange of the Little White Lies collection, which makes me really sad because they were the 2 that I wanted the most. We got the 2 packs from Christmas this year, which I hate to say it, but they were really disappointing, to be quite honest. We've got a Shuamera. I think this was kind of labeled as a face product. It could be a highlighter, but the shift in it is too intense for it to be a highlighter, so I called it a liquid eyeshadow. We've got Violet Voss's version of Stila, which are actually really nice, just don't come in as many colors. 4 loose ones from Sugar Pill, all thank you to Cherise. Same with the 2 Glamier ones. We got 2 Natasha Denona Crystal Top Coats. 2 more Chi. This is the one that I have the extra of, as well as a very beautiful iridescent one, also thanks to Cherise. 2 MAC pigments, 1 Wet n Wild pigment, and then last but certainly not least, to round out the whole entire collection, we have all of the Take 2 Neon Pigment collection. So they're kind of double stacked there. Yeah. Super pretty, super easy to work with now that I bought the Inglot Duraline. Before that I was having a lot of problems, but I look forward to playing with these in the new year. Super happy to have them in my collection. I'm definitely more of a press person than I am a pigment person, so I know that now. I'm just going to cover up the last portion on the bottom here so it doesn't ruin any surprises for anybody. But I should have counted how many palettes I had in total. I think I'll add that in later on, but out of all the shadows in my palettes, all the single shadows, everything, we have 504. We have 18 pigments, 41 liquids, which is the one that includes all the Stila Glitter and Glows. We have 5 creams, 37 mascaras, 51 eyeliners, 4 eyebrow pencils, or eyebrow products, I should say, 2 eyeshadow bases, 1 under eye, I like how I called it under eye stuff. Clearly I don't use under eye products, and 8 false eyelashes. So yeah, I think we got quite the good collection. I do really want to invest in the Cleonad's stained glass collection in the new year. It is quite an expensive product, but I think they look absolutely beautiful and I would love to play with those. And other than that, I don't think, oh, Beauty Bar Baby also has multi-chrome flakes that I would also like to invest in, and I think that's most of what I have my eye set on. So yeah, this is my eye makeup collection. I'm not sure what my goals are. Definitely to like drop some of my numbers down, but I think like everything else to more just personalize it. That's going to be 2020 in a nutshell. The year of personalization. Probably more like the decade of personalization. But that's that. We do just have our lip category left to go, so I will see you in the next one with a bunch of lip products. Bye guys.